The hardest part of my job, I might say, is avoiding bad comments when I refer to Italian crazy deadlines or conflicting information. Let's start from square one, okay? In Italy, the calendar year and the fiscal year go from January 1st to December 31st. So nothing like Australia, UK, or the US, just to name a few. Also, here in Italy, we apply unless you're a company and you're making millions, okay? The cash basis principle. In a few words, it doesn't matter how much you're invoicing to your clients or how much you agreed on in the engagement letter with your employer. What counts, what really matters, is how much you got into your bank account, foreign or Italian one. You're not required to pay taxes on something you did not earn in the real life, if that makes sense. Also, you cannot be tax resident part-time. That means that if you become fiscal resident for the majority of the fiscal year, automatically, most of the cases of course until proven otherwise, you have to include all the yearly income of yours, somehow in a retroactive way. So, once we have all this package of information, personal and financial combined, it's time for you to file your taxes by the end of November of the following calendar year. Nothing wrong with that, but then we realize that we have to pay the balance taxes due by the end of June, plus the first payment on account for the current fiscal year. So, taking 2024, okay, as an example, by June 2025, you have to pay the balance for 2024 and the first round upfront for 2025. By November of 2025, you have to pay the second round of taxes in account for 2025 and finally file your taxes for 2024. Logic assumption could be, well, how can I estimate my taxes by November if I have to get that information by June? This is a legit question, and this is why 99.9% of the people that work with us file everything by June. And please consider November as an ultimate deadline, okay? Yes, there are several ways for you to fix a late tax return, but this could be risky in terms of penalties to be paid and much more important in case of being compliant with the tax benefit regulations such as 7% in the South or regime impatriati. Filing too late could kick you out of the benefit forever. In the salesman, okay, there is a common quote they love to joke about: ABC, always be closing. So I'd like to steal it, and back to the topic, I may use ABF. Always be filing.